Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is a live reading for Friday, June 2nd. We hope everyone is doing super well. We are in energy of the full moon in Sagittarius, which is about letting go of the things that are holding you back from your true expansion, Celia says. So we are going to start with a general reading. We're going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and then we are also going to use the Romance Angels today. We haven't used them for a little bit, so she said we were pulling them back out today. So we hope everyone is doing really well today, and we are just going to begin with the general reading, and then we will get into questions from our viewers. So we hope everybody can just settle in, and here we go. So this is a general message for today for she said actually this is a general message for the weekend. So a message for the weekend. We're just doing what being the conduit. So this is a general message for the first weekend in June. We're going to go one more time and then we're going to cut it. So this is a message for June 3rd, 4th, and June. This is a message for June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the time period of the full moon in Sagittarius. And the first card is the card of fulfillment. So what would you like your wishes and dreams to be fulfilled? The next card is the card of courage. And then she said we're going to take one off the bottom, which is the card of wonders. So I can't help but notice there's a in the bottom of the deck is the perception card. So, or protection. Must be something about perception. Protection is all around you. You are always divinely protected. And then we are going to use the Light Seers Tarot for some general guidance. And the first card is the card of the Knight of Wands, and that is crossed by the World. And so this, and that Knight of Wands is definitely that Sag energy. What do you need to free yourself from to begin this new cycle? Because the new cycle is starting, right now. So it's like now you can have that fulfillment in the now. She's like, that's the energy of right now. You can have that. It's about, sometimes we have to see, do you want to be, this can be, a rough time that you need to release. She said, what rough time do you need to release? Because the skies are clearing in this picture. What do you need to release that's no longer serving you? So full moons are great for releasing. So we encourage, if there's something you need to release, write it down. And then, Sag is a fire sign. So burning it is quite all right. So send what you want to release, what's no longer serving you, off to the universe to be removed for, to bring in this protection for what is truly coming towards you. And what that is deciding what you need to let go of is that mindset of fear. Truly, write down. I want to let go of the feeling of fear. I want to instead be able to express and feel my feelings and then let them go. She's like, feel them and let them go. The immediate past card is the Emperor. So have you had a little bit of that boost of confidence in the past? So you know what it looks like. She's like, you know what it looks like. If you're not sure, think about a time in the past where you're strong in that energy of, I can do this. I can do anything I set my mind to. And the headspace is 3 of Wands. What is it that you really want to bring to you? Now is the time. She's like, now is the time. And the immediate future card is the Hanged Man, which is about that seeing things in a different perspective. Truly ask, say, I want to, I, when you're writing it down, say, I would like to replace my feeling of fear with a feeling of confidence. Ask for the confidence. Ask, say, I want to release it and I want to bring in this new thing is what I'm trying to bring in. And the environment is the Lover's card. Are you trying to bring in your divine masculine? Has he been on your mind? We feel like that could have happened, and there could be some separation with up here with the Knight of Wands, because that can also be in and out energy. And there can be more than one story in these readings. So please just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The current, how other people see you, the King of Swords. He is off gaining his wisdom, gaining his clarity, listening to his intuition. Are you doing that? Are you becoming the wise leader? Are you listening to your higher self? The hopes and fears card, the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. She said it does have some, feeling of a twin flame reading with the Lovers, the Four of Wands, the Emperor. And it can say, as you're stepping into your feminine power that you have been doing, you've been doing it. You have been really working on yourself. And as you're doing that, you know what you're bringing? The healing of your heart that you need to do, which is beautiful energy. We love that. So what is in your heart that you need to heal? In this full moon energy, I want to release anything that's in my heart that's holding me back from feeling and expressing the highest amount of love that's out there. I want to shower everyone with the unconditional love. I love you. And that's it. It doesn't mean you have to do anything or anything else. I love you. And have that open heart about things. The underlying energy is the 10 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. And she said we're going to get some clarification on that. Because in this card, she has the ability to free herself, to bring her to exactly what she's wanting. The only thing holding her back is herself. Because you know what? That 10 of Pentacles and that 10 of Cups is right there for the taking. When you decide to see things from a different perspective, she is by no means trapped. Either she can get in or she can get out. The key is right there. And you have the key within you to do the very same thing. Surrender yourself and say, Source, God, my higher power, whatever it is you believe in, and say, you know what? I want to heal my heart. I want to be the highest version of love that I can be out there. How can I do that? And then really be in that energy of doing that. And then we're going to get a couple of cards for guidance from the Romance Angels. And that card is healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. What lessons about love have your parents taught you? What lessons of that do you need to heal? And then the underlying card is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And you know what? We feel like this is about healing some energy with your parents. If your parents aren't here anymore, you can still heal that energy with them. You can call them in at any time and communicate with them. If you're having some difficulty and you want to communicate with them, reach out to me. We are working on our mediumship, so we are working on that. So if you have some healing and some conversation you would like to have someone that's passed, reach out to us, and we can work on helping facilitate that conversation and healing. So we are going to clean it up a little bit here, and then we will get on to some other messages. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Awesome. How are you doing today? So he's like, we're going to go do a live. We're going to have some fun. So welcome to the party. She's like, today is a day of fun. So how are you doing? Would you like a message. Do you have a question? Yes, I am doing really good. Yeah, the weather here is wonderful. We finally got the summer weather. We're in like 80s, so we're loving the weather. Do you have a specific question, or would you like a general reading? What would you like? And we are just getting messages from Celia today. Okay, we will get some guidance about John. Thinks of you professionally. Hi, Becca. How are you? You must be the reason we broke the romance angels out. We haven't had them out lately. You get the card of flow, enlightenment, and healing chaos. So it looks like he sees you in a very divine light, a new perspective, something really. So he's like, which one of those are we going to use? We got a few new ones. So she said we got a bunch of oracle decks and we didn't get any tarot decks, so she had me get a couple of tarot. We're always about having fun. We hope everyone is doing really well today. We have been busy. We are designing a set of oracle cards. I'm building my webpage. So we've been a little absent from here doing those other things, but we're just we went to I Can Do It, and since then the energy's just like been flowing like crazy. And we're going to get some cards for you, awesome, about John. The Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. She said we're going to get a clarifier for each. Have you been putting in some time and effort with a gentle touch? Because we feel like this is definitely, doing the work, but kind of make sure you're staying really busy and not just kind of waiting for things to happen. She is kind of, out there taking the lead, and we feel like you have the opportunity to do that. As don't get in the mind space of overthinking. You know what? The best thing you can do for your job is to give. So you just like give that little extra effort, and you would be surprised at the new opportunity that comes offered to you. You get two aces, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. She said really give your yeah, and like make sure you're like she's like, your smile when you walk into the everyday, say, I am the light. Like I heard that the other day, and I've been telling Dave that, and we've been working on it. Before you walk in there every day, say, I am the light. I think I heard it from Gabby Bernstein, that she told someone that, and it really made a difference. So when you go in there with the thought of, I am the light, and you're going to change so much. You're going to really change the type of energy that's been coming to you by deciding to say, I am the light. You're supposed to bring the light there, and you're going to do a lot of healing energy to that whole work environment. So we love that. She said, always a great way to start out this. Always a great way to start out a video. And then the Hermit wanted to jump out, and she says, you are meant to bring lots of enlightenment to that environment. So keep shining your light, because it's going to bring you lots of happiness. Yeah. So really great news on this Friday. We're loving it. It's warm. It's sunny. We were out meditating. Yes, very, very positive. Like, and that's what you need to shine and be. You need to be that light. Go in with that thought of I am the light, and go in and just know that you are there to like radiate and light the place up. They're talking about you, but it's for a different reason than you might think, girl. She's like, hands up. Do you know? You have got the attention. They're wanting to see your growth a little bit. So like really keep doing that little bit extra. Keep doing the extra. Yes, you are. By being the light. That's why you're literally there, is to shine your light. So keep like, she's like, go in with the thought every day and walk in as you're walking in the door. Say literally in your head, I am the light, because you are the light that is coming there. Oh, Becca, you got your, yeah, that's very nice. Beautiful. You know what? That's about to change. Because you know what's going to change? They're going to move you somewhere else. So that's not going to be your team anymore. You're going up to the next level, we feel like. Keep going in and being the light, and you're going to be surprised, she said, how quickly it can change just by you having that thought every day. I am the light. She's like, within a week or two, you're going to see such a change in your personal environment of the people you work with. Because let me tell you, if you're going in and you're being super happy, those people aren't going to be able to be around you. And they're going to move you somewhere where you're meant to be around those people. So, Miss Becca, we must be doing you because we picked up the romance angels. She said. You are very welcome. Yeah, we did color. We did red. She's like, we did red and silver. I told her. That's what she wanted, though. We're changing them tomorrow. Dave's decided I like to change my nails so much. We just got all the I just do it myself now. You've just been buying me the stuff, so now I can change it as often as I like. We love that. So, Miss Becca, do you have a question? Until you said thank you for joining our new. We made a new Facebook page, a professional page, because we're gonna start separating our professional and our work stuff in the future. So, okay. What does mostly single mean? She's like, what does that mean? Becca, I have to ask. I feel like sometimes I get messages for more than just Celia. And when my intention with Celia is like Celia to be right here. But I'm getting somebody over here. So I feel like, Becca, maybe somebody that's not in the physical would like to talk to you. Would you be up for a message? If not, we'll just tell him no, thank you. But older female is really strong, like older female, but that was really in my head about mostly single. Was like, hold on, you are or you are somebody that was really matter of fact. Just want you to know they're here with you. I feel like grandma, or is your grandma in the physical still? Is she passed? I feel like older female, very stern, like You are, you aren't single. There is no in between. Somebody that I feel like is making my heart just like, psh. So somebody that really loves you, wants to send you love, wants you to know they're like there. So I don't know. I feel like whoever was like that strong, like really like first person is like, you are or you aren't, and want you to know that, like, I hear they know what's going on, they're aware, so want you to know they are there, so they are there, just want you to know they're there. Kind of gives me goosebumps all over. uh, so sending you like my heart just feels so full, so but just want you to know they're there, and somebody's saying you are yeah, you are or you aren't single. There is no in between. Something about you really know what you want. Don't settle for any less. Somebody is like super like matter of factly like, Becca, is your ex's mom or grandma passed? I don't know. So you apparently we're doing some mediumship today. So we are working on it. So is his like, I feel like somebody connected to him is with your family. Yeah, somebody from his family is with your family. That, and I feel like this. Like I don't know, like, and she was very specific about. So if this is something you really want to pursue, I don't know. So we're gonna get you some cards too. So you, so like, don't forget me. So Celia's over here. Yeah, somebody like really strongly like from his like, somebody that's like, no, they are like, it's together. It's not a mostly, it's, oh, that's what they're like, no, it's together. Like somebody's like, no, together. So somebody we feel on his side is really pushing for that togetherness. Oh, Becky, you're gonna heal some stuff with him. But like, no, it's like bond together. It's like together, like something about like, and it's making me like this, like together, like together. So they are together like that, and you are with that person as well. So um, we're just gonna get some cards for you now, Becca, because um, but sending you lots of love. But the other person was the person that really wanted to come through. You get the card of getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost depths to each other, your bond deepens. And the card of passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And the card of attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, yeah. So Becca, maybe this is we are not by any means somebody would like you just to give this another shot. That you may be surprised at what you find out. Seems like there could be some passion there. She's like passion. She's like, so I hear and. This person's over here and you get, it's a new opportunity to take a new look at it, and literally take a different look at it, see it from a different perspective. Because like in the background of that card, this person's like got their arms up, they've like a come to Jesus kind of, maybe a new clarity. The Five of Swords is about change, changing the thoughts to something more committed. Because Becca, you have manifested. Becca, you manifested this. She's like, you manifested it. It is part of your path. You have to make the choice though. It seems like there's a brand new opportunity. And I would definitely talk a lot, ask questions, gain clarity, talk about your spiritual path, talk about what you're learning, talk about what you know, talk about where you're going. Honestly, Becca, if you know his birth time, do a synastry chart, do a composite chart, look at that shit. Honestly, you'll be surprised at what you can learn from doing those charts. It will tell you where you will have a problem. You know, what parts of your relationship can have a problem. Like it literally says, like, Dave is going to trigger me in this way, and Dave absolutely does, and it brings awareness to it. But you can also see where the relationship has a north node, and you can see what the relationship mission is through that, literally. So like what is the lesson you're supposed to learn from that relationship? So So, Becca, somebody very strongly feels like you and him are like, because I kept doing this, but then Celia was like, bring your hand down. So, like, she was like, bring it down. Because I was like this, and she's like, bring them down. So, you guys have, and that also makes me feel like it's right there in front of my heart, a heart bond. And you do with, give it another chance. Be open, talk about everything, like don't like hold back anything, and like literally look at the dang birth chart and look at the like the synastry and the composite. Both are like, one, it tells you stuff about the relationship, and one tells you about other aspects, things that will be really great for you, and things that are things not necessarily, they're just things to be aware of. So like when it happens with Dave, like it's happening so fast, like yesterday it happened, and literally like I immediately like shut it down, and then like I had this huge downloaded thing of me knowing my worth and being like, no, we are not talking to me like that. And literally those were the words I said. um just so just be open, but look at the composite chart, look at the synastry chart, and just read through them. They're very knowledgeable. Yeah, so you guys should both be very good together, both really good thinkers. And you're about balance in that relationship. But like literally you have to have his birth time and his place, but like do those charts, and it's amazing what you can find out. And there are many sites you can pull those up on. And hi, the doll face diva. How are you doing today? We are. Yeah. Yes. Please. Please. Be open minded. Why are you stressed? What's going on? So he's like, what's going on? Um. Bring your hand to your heart and close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths and breathe through your heart. Like really takes a moment. You are very welcome, Miss Becca. You are. Do you talk to them? Do you talk to your grandma? Like I feel like grandma. I feel like because I feel like very stern. I don't feel like maybe your mom was that stern with you as grandma would be. Yeah, I feel like whoever was really stern is like but their energy was just so strong to bring the other energy in to be like together. So, Becky, you have asked for she said you've asked for that. How many times in the past years have you literally wished for that? Now you just have to wish for exactly literally what you want. Like literally, you can put it out there and it can be everything you want. But you've asked for it. It's out there for you. It's just waiting. And we are going to get some energy about Eric's. How will the finding out about? Well, you get the card of pleasure, and she said there is a little winding of a path, but it's going to someplace happy together. And then you get the card of the truth, and then the card on the bottom is the abundance. It's all in. It's all in how you see it. Whatever that truth may be. Yeah, it's all in how you decide to see it. But whatever the truth is, there's been a shadow about it because she's like a shadow in the card. But it's because in this card there's a person here, but there's also another person over here that's with that person that's right there. So it's someone else for you to love because you have a contract with that person because the first card is that Knight of Cups. Come forward with love. You know what? This is a part of you. I love you. We have a contract with that person. We are meant to guide and be of in a physical relationship with that person and stand in the light of that truth and of all of that because you know what he is it's only going to bring more for him if that person is now wanting child support set per se or some kind of financial assistance. Know that yeah, everything for a reason and in the right time. You are meant to be an important part of that child's life, hands down. So as this financial is being called through him, it's only going to bring more opportunity towards him. It really is. Because when somebody is after you for money and like that, if somebody is trying to call money from you, you know what that ends up happening? The universe sends more money to you. Yes. You have she's like you have a contract with that child to be in his life. Yes. And honestly, it's just going to bring more money through Eric. Like literally, it's just, you get the abundance because you're growing. And it's going to bring so many blessings to you that you won't even realize the amazing part of your journey that it's going to bring you and him so close together. So really emotional readings today. That's like overpowering, like love. So go in it with a hope, just love that kid. That kid needs your love more than you could ever imagine. Have your inner child play with his inner child. Like have your inner child be like, okay, I'm inviting my inner child to come out and play. And whatever he wants to go play and do, go play and do. Just like go do it. You would be surprising how healing that will be for your inner child. It will do so much blessings for you. So, I don't think I got any tissue. So, okay. Apparently, it is an emotional day today. So, yes, let your inner child go and play. He's not had that opportunity just to be a damn kid. Let him be a kid. Let him blossom into that fun. Yes, let your inner child play with his inner child. You're going to be surprised at how similar you're going to find out there is for you and the child. So, it'll be good. So he's like, good. Hi Pooja, how are you? Hi Ma, how are you? You are very welcome. So he's like, it's been such an emotional morning. Anyway, we are good. We are just opening up mediumship. So we had a message for Becca from somebody that had passed on, and then that was just a beautiful message for the doll face diva. So we are hoping you are doing well. She said we haven't forgot about the cards. We've just been like crazy busy. But it is in the works, and we're actually creating an oracle deck. We haven't seen you since we since we've been back. We've not done much. We've been focusing on other stuff. I feel like my makeup's running. So MA, will I get the job I applied for? And what is your purpose? And MA, you get the card of adventures. And the card of diligence. She said all those birds are flying up. There's one there. It's a rainbow. It looks good. So we feel like that would be so he says, are you aiming something? Are you aiming high enough? MA. But it does look very good with the adventure card. And then you get the cards of the Six of Swords, which is moving into calmer waters. The Ten of Cups, which is a very good, happy environment. And the Six of Pentacles, something you're going to pay your worth. So it seems like it's going to go really well for you. With the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, which is also sometimes a contract card. Something divinely guided where you're supposed to be, where you will make a big difference. So, have you applied for more than one job? Because sometimes when you're focusing on one job, you might be surprised at the other opportunities that are going to come for you. Oh, here we're going to give you some advice before you get a different one. Tell me, because there has to be something what do you like about your job you're currently at? I know you're not happy with it, but tell me at least like 2 or 3 things that do make you happy. Well, everyone's here. We ask that you please like and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. But like if you're not happy at your job now, you're going to take I'm not happy to my next job. So even if it's not the Yeah, I know, but what's like you have to have one thing. Do you like the hours? Do you like the pay? Is there somebody that's nice there that you like? Do you like your desk? Whatever your job is, do you have something that you like? Like, and if you can just focus a little bit on that before you think about the other job, it's going to make the other job so much better. I promise. If you focus on this job sucks and you go to the next job, that job is going to suck because you're bringing that energy with you because that's the energy you have towards work at that time. So you just have to get okay with where you're at. I'm okay with where I am, but I know there's something better out there for me. And as it's out there, please let it come easy. I'm appreciative of what right now this job is paying my bills. I'm comfortable. It's easy. I am yes. I know, but you have to find a way to like that workplace a little bit, even just to get okay. This is where I'm at, but you know what? I'm grateful that it's helping me pay the bills as I'm waiting for this new thing that's coming. I know the new thing's coming because I've already put it out there, and the universe brings me everything when I'm in the right energy for it. So you have to decide just a few, I'm glad it's so easy. I'm glad my job's easy. Is your job, is it easy? Just say that. I'm glad my job's easy. And if you say nothing more than that general statement, you would be surprised at how quick the energy could change. Yes, like and say that. I'm so grateful this pays the bills. And like try to find just and as you walk in there, as we told somebody else, we heard it from Gabby Bernstein. When you walk in the room, say, I am the light. When you walk, before you walk into that job, go in and know that you are there to bring a new light to that place. And your energy needs to be honored and valued. And as you walk in there and say, I am the light, you're going to notice a change of how you feel while you're in there doing that job. But like being positive is the quickest way to bring that new thing in. And tell the universe if the next thing is, this is right for me, make it be easy. Because it can be super easy. Like the next thing is going to be really good as long as you focus on the good of this, like that, like then you're going to bring your happy energy to it. Or sometimes when we work somewhere, you know what happens? We get a promotion and then our whole thing changes. So you never know. So we are Mary, what is coming towards me this weekend? So Mary, where are you from? And Shasha, the tarot doesn't normally give you the characteristics. Energy is fluid and you have many mates out there possible. It's just whatever your energy is in. Like you can even have somebody that's a twin flame and they can decide to opt out and somebody else can take that, be at that vibration and be that match for you. So Celia said he's out there. He's out there. He's on the planet. We hear he's on the planet already. So, Mary, what is coming for you for the weekend? Well, that one to fly out. Mary, what are you doing out in the community this weekend? Because that community card went flying. It's got a beautiful little rainbow and some butterflies. Are you doing something outside this weekend? Something with the community? You should get out and do something in the full moon. So it's like full moon. Are you do you get out and walk in nature? Yeah. And like with that, she's like the full moon because it is the full moon tomorrow. And the card under that is the inner peace card. But full moon tomorrow. So maybe get out and take a walk in the community. You might be and we posted something on our Facebook about smile. Put your smile on. You would be surprised at the difference it makes. Now we're gonna have to look. Your smile lights up the world, and it does. So it says share your smile today and watch how many people smile back at you. So do that when you're out walking and see the difference that it can make. We were telling Dave today when he was doing something, we're like, smile. She's like, put the smile on. It really makes a difference. So anybody, when you're out walking or out doing anything, put your smile on and see how many people smile back at you. You would be surprised at for how, I'll say, we had our face covered for a while and nobody smiled. And you know what? Now it's time to smile again. So get out there and share your smile on this beautiful weekend. And you might like who smiles back at you. You get the Page of Pentacles, which is that smile back, that little flirty energy back at you. The King of Swords is, an entrepreneur, head of a corporation, somebody, yes, like somebody very smart and analytical. I hear air sign, so like an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign. So possible air sign that could lead to the 10 of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the Moon, and the 3 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. Mary, have you had a problem in the past of third-party energy of some kind? Have you had some kind of like third-party stuffy? It's time to release that in this new moon. She said that's what the new moon is about. You know what? Not everybody is that way. And you know what? Mary, write a list of what you want. Like literally, I wrote a list and my list was simple. I wanted loyalty, commitment, honesty. It's like 2 pages, but literally, like I wrote one word about it. I wanted loyalty. And my eye is itching like crazy all of a sudden. Okay. Something about bullseye, like and 5 is about change and a change in the way you're thinking. So think of it as a new opportunity. Is he an air sign? But this could be like a new opportunity for something to grow into something bigger. The 10 of Pentacles is pretty good. That's like family, legacy, marriage, the whole 9 yards. Are you open to that? As you said, Capricorn, Aquarius, is where Pluto is, and it's about to go right back into Capricorn in June, I believe. So, yeah. Mary, I want you to write, I still want you to write your list. I want you to go and meditate, listen to some meditation music, take a walk, and like be in your heart space and ask your ego. Say, I ask my ego to step aside. And seriously, you have to take the moment to ask the ego to say, I know you're trying to protect me, but I need to do this real quick. I'm safe. I need to connect with my heart. And do that and connect with your heart and hold your hand on your heart and breathe into your heart. And then write down the story you would like for your relationship. Write down that however you want it. The 5 is about you can make the change. With this moon, I would write it, and then you know what? I would burn it on the full moon. You can burn it in your house over a bowl of water, burn it outside with some water still present for safety. But you can tell the story you want to tell. And it's the strawberry moon in Sagittarius, full moon. And Sagittarius is about Jupiter, which is about expansion, and Jupiter is in Taurus, and it's conjunct the North Node, which is about expanding your purpose. So write it down. If you want this, be clear on what you want with him. I want open communication is a great dang thing to ask for. She's like, ask for this communication, because sometimes that King of Swords is all up in his head and not communicating, but you have the opportunity to move it whichever direction you want to move it. But she said you could really write it down and release it with the full moon. And Sag is fire energy. It's about fast action. Really, I feel that Knight of Wands is like right there with that Sag energy to move things in really quickly. You would be surprised at how quick the change could happen. You're like dream change. She's like, look at that. That's like So you are very welcome, Mary. We hope you have a wonderful day. Hi, Miss Shirley. How are you? We are doing really well. Just been busy. We're going to work on the website today. We're launching it at midnight, my time. We're doing an oracle deck. So, Miss Shirley, did you have a question? What does TW feel about our connection? Okay. Got it. Have you been writing? So he's like, have you been writing? We feel like not enough, she said. Yeah. Yes. Are you writing? So, message for Shirley about TW. Shirley, you get the card of adventure, purification, and a new beginning. And the bottom of the deck is flexibility, which is about stepping out and stepping into your power. Worrying. What are you worried about? Worry in 1 minute steals your joy for many minutes after that. So worry does you no good. You can't control, like, there is no control. No worry. Let it go. I promise surrender is the best advice I can ever give anybody. Shirley, say this. Everything is always working out for me. And it is. It is. I thought you were getting more students, and it's getting warmer weather, so you're going to get even more. Are you ready? Yes. Everything is getting better. There's nothing to worry about. You know what? When you're worrying, instead, you know what? If you feel like you're worrying, say, hold on. I know this. I'm gonna go for a ride. I'm even if it's 10 minutes, go get on it and ride. She's like, how much better do you feel after 1 minute on that dang horse? Honestly, how much better do you feel once you even just get on? She's like, make the intentional choice. Yeah, it seemed really good. You get the adventure card, so it can be very, very exciting. But there's also going to be, she said, with this purification card, there's some water there. So for me, it feels like some healing and some tears need to be shed, and that's going to come. Shirley, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want in love? Do you want somebody brand new? What do you want? She's like, what do you want? Step into your dang power, because the blessing's right there. And the new beginning is right there. She's like, write down what you want to let go of. I want to let go of my fear of not being loved. Because you know what? If it's the right person, you know what, Shirley, there's going to be no doubt. They're going to pursue you like no other. You're going to be able to take care of it. You know what? If nothing else, Shirley, do some bartering. Yeah, so you just like see about bartering it. Shirley, you know what? This new full moons are about release. And what do you want to release? I want to release the fear of being hurt, and I want to replace it with the willingness and openness to to risk my heart, because with no risk there is no reward. And you're like guarded. She's like, you need to do this purification. You need to write that letter of what you want to let go of. What is your fear? My fear is, yes. Look, you just solved your whole problem. You know he's going to say yes. You know he likes you. And that's a chance to be vulnerable and a chance to spend time with him. Go, girl. Yeah, so he's like, yes, but bartering is great. So we're gonna get some cards after all the Celia. We think he does. We think it's a brand new beginning and it's gonna shine a whole new light, because like in that flexibility card, it's like going down a dark pathway, but you know what? The light's shining, and that tiger is stepping out into the light, and so are you. Hey, Shirley. We're just going to show you him for a minute. Take a look. Look. He's who you want, right? He's the emperor. Isn't that what you want? And you get the new beginning, and like this is stepping out, and like the blessing is right there. And then it's the miracle with the double rainbow. Wouldn't it be wonderful? 2 incomes are better than 1. Hello. Open, write that letter, Shirley. Open your heart. Trust. You know what? I have to let go of every bit of pain I've ever had, and say, you know what? I know I love me, and I know he can love me like I love me. Because you've been working on loving you, Shirley. She's like, go ride one of your horses, and then write that what you want to let go of. I want to let go of this, and I want to replace it with this. Because Sagittarius is Jupiter. It is expansion. It is in the North Node. That is about finances, resources, what you value. Like in Taurus, that's like also, come on. Finances, career. So, yeah, ask him about doing bartering services and see if that doesn't take care of that worry about it. And you never know where it may go because it looks like a beautiful thing, Shirley. We love that for you. We love it. He's like, love it. So we are apparently going to do a video for the new moon release to write, this is our advice for the new moon. We invite you to write down a list of the things you want to release. And when you do that, write also the things you want to replace them with. As you do that, sit in your heart space and then release those to the universe by burning them over a bowl of water or outside with water around as well for safety, because I always have to be safe with fire. So anyway, she's like, that is our advice on burning for the new moon in Sagittarius. Because we are a fire girl. So anyway, I think with that, we are going to, I think we got everybody. Anybody that still has a question, please drop it in the chat. So, okay. Well, I will be back later to do another live in just a little bit. So we hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.